You don't have to slave over a hot stove on Thanksgiving. This restaurant will do all the hard work for you.
Guys, Little Fib, serving up family-style holiday meals. You've got openings for Thanksgiving because you're doing it all day.
We still have a couple left.
I love that. So take
Holiday.
a seat at their table. Chef James Kerwin is going to make you feel glad for that decision. In the meantime, you have a recipe to share, yes?
I do. This is actually one of my favorites. It's cream collard greens. So we take kind of a classic spin on cream spinach. Collard greens are amazing this time of year. After a couple frosts, you would think that it would kind of dies off, but it actually makes them sweeter. It converts a little bit of those starches into sugars. So actually, this is the best time to be eating collard greens.
I can't tell you how excited I am about this recipe because it smells so good.
It really does.
And to be honest, I thought I knew what I was going to make, but I still got time to change my mind. So I think I'm ready to change it to this.
I'm wide open, so anything you got, I'll take it.
You've got a frozen
I got it for
bird.
you.
Great.
In
Okay,
fact,
so
you have
butter.
one for a family.
So of course, we're gonna start with butter.
Yeah.
It's kind of classic. So we're gonna do butter, garlic, a little bit of shallot. The best part about this recipe is that because instead of like cream spinach, there's a lot of water in it. It tends to like be one texture.
Yes.
That's why we love the collard greens.
Ah.
Because you're gonna end up getting still a little crunch. We're gonna cook it for a long time.
Yeah, if
it's
you're
gonna be
wondering what
great
he's
to
talking
hold.
about here, this is the final product. So yeah, it does have this beautiful presentation.
Very pretty.
It's gonna be
I always think that I'm just gonna have to take a lot of time to soften the greens.
You know what? It's gonna take a little bit of time, probably like 45 minutes to an hour.
Oh, that's
but
all right.
honestly, like
I got that kind of
you
time.
can throw it on, stir
Walk
it every
away.
once in a while, put the kids on it. That's usually what I do.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Put the kids in charge of it. All right.
Yeah,
Stir
like
it
that.
around.
All right.
So once our garlic and shallots are ready to go,
Do you wait until they're just kind of translucent a little bit?
Okay, so what have you done with it?
we just de-stemmed them.
Okay.
And then just cut them up.
De-stem,
Yeah. Okay.
chop it up.
That
you got
is
it in these
important. You want to take
beautiful
that
ribbons.
hard. Yeah, a little chiffonade. Is that what it's called?
If
No.
we're getting fancy, yeah. Look at you go.
Just trying to remember.
I'm helping.
Thank you.
There, dump it. You
And
got
then-
it.
So
It's-
that
it's
must
gonna
help the
cook
cooking-
down.
That must help the cooking
Yeah.
process because you made it so nice and thin.
Yeah, and then the thing is,
Okay.
we're not gonna make a separate sauce. It's gonna kind of be all one pot
Oh, that's good.
because we want it to be easy on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, less cleanup.
Yeah.
For sure.
Okay.
And
Are
if
you
you've got
salting this yet or no?
Not yet. We're
Okay.
gonna do it in batches.
You're gonna have a lot of questions.
No, it's okay. So if you have a lot, it's gonna cook down really, really fast. So
Okay.
So do
add in
extra.
batches if you
Okay.
want.
Okay.
We're gonna let it go just for a little bit.
When you say add in batches, like a handful, then a handful, then a handful?
Yeah, because it's gonna obviously like cook down really, really fast.
Gotcha. Okay.
It seems like an overwhelming amount of greens,
Yeah.
but it's gonna cook down really, really fast.
Well, and the other
And
thing
you can
is-
really never have too much.
I was going to say you'll have different levels of crunch too.
Yeah.
You have, the really soft and then maybe the little still crunchy.
Okay.
It smells amazing. Let's show off some pictures. Little Fib is
show
such
your
a fun
place.
restaurant. You guys do have openings for Thanksgiving, a few left.
Yeah.
You're
Look
right
at that table.
You're right downtown.
This is
We are.
beautiful. Guys, go in and you don't have to clean up. I mean,
Let us do all the work.
Talk about what's
there.
going to be on the menu.
So we're doing turkey 2 ways. I always think that it's doing the whole bird is great, but we like to cook it in separate parts. We're going to be confit the legs, and then we did a cider brine and we're smoking the breast. Everything's going to be served family style because we're all about just bringing people around the table, putting that supper back in supper time.
that's great.
So we just have a family feast. We go on, we put it on the table. You guys can eat, pick what you want, just like if you were at home.
Oh, I love that so much. Okay, you just added some flour, all-purpose flour?
Yep. And so we just kind of want to make
Get
our
thicker.
roux.
Yeah.
That's right in there.
Wow, okay, so you're making it with the greens. I like
Yeah,
that.
and that
All
way
right.
we don't have to cook it separately.
I
we
love
don't do
that.
anything
Okay,
crazy.
that's a lot easier. What are you adding?
We're going milk and heavy cream.
Heavy cream.
Okay. Whole milk, does it,
I like whole
you
milk,
like, yeah.
but you know what?
yeah,
Whatever
listen,
you've got. in the
Whatever you've
fridge.
got, but if you have the extra fat, it is Thanksgiving.
I would think, with between mashed potatoes
Sure.
and collard greens
Sure, you
and mac
got
and
it.
cheese, you
Yeah,
probably
you
have
got
it
it
sitting in the
there.
fridge
Right,
anyway.
okay, let's
So
just
whatever
throw
you've
that
got, we're gonna let that cook down
Okay,
until
okay.
the greens are almost finished,
Okay.
Beautiful.
and then cheese.
Yes,
It
let's
would
talk about
not
the
be
cheese.
delicious
What
without cheese.
kind of cheese?
So we use grana padano, so kind of like American
Yeah.
Parmesan,
Okay.
Grana,
and then
Grana what?
Boursin.
Oh, I love the boysen.
I spied the boursin. I
Yes.
love that stuff.
I
It's
love boursin.
fantastic.
I put it in my mashed potatoes.
Oh,
put
what a
We put it in our
trick.
chip and dip.
Yes.
It's like super, super grown up.
By the way,
Okay,
cream
so
cheese.
after a little, we're gonna wrap this up, but after a little while, this is what it looks like.
and
yes,
you have
45
beautiful
minutes.
brews. You've got beautiful drinks. Tailgate Brewery over here.
I'm very
Yes.
excited.
Yes, we're working on our Honey Nuggets IPA. We actually have
grab a little
our
of the
own
hot stuff,
apiary,
right?
so we make our own honey. So we use that. We take
What?
100 pounds of our own honey. We add it with our good friends at Tailgate Brewing, and we come up with honey nuggets.
Guys,
because it's honey hot. Right?
do all of this. Little Fib Thanksgiving Feast. You can go there. You can go noon, 2:30, or 5. $52 for adults, 20 for kids. LittleFibRestaurant.com. Get on it right now. Thank you so much for coming in. Cheers.
Thank you for having me.
This is a slam
All right.
dunk.
We'll be back.
Pumped.